Welcome to the first lesson of our 5S training course. This opening lesson sets the foundation for the entire program. It introduces the teaching style you will experience throughout the training. Practical, example-driven, and based on real-life implementations across manufacturing services, logistics, and office environments. This course is built on over 25 years of my professional experience, during which I have implemented lean management and lean manufacturing methods in organizations ranging from small family businesses to large multinational corporations. The knowledge you receive here is not theoretical. It is practical, tested in real companies, and designed to help you achieve measurable results quickly. In this free module, you can access the first 5 lessons from the complete 3-hour training. This allows you to see how I explain concepts, how I use examples, and whether this learning format is valuable for you. If you wish to continue, you can unlock the full course at a discounted price with a special coupon. You will also receive lifetime access to the training and the ability to watch it on any device, TV, laptop, tablet, or phone. Additionally, you are free to use the content to train your employees or team, helping your entire organization operate using the same 5S principles. In this first lesson, we will explore the history of 5S, not just in terms of dates and names, but also in the economic, cultural, and organizational contexts that shaped one of the most effective management tools in the world. Understanding this history is essential because it explains why 5S works, where its structure came from, and why it has remained relevant for decades. So, let's begin by looking at what 5S is, where it comes from, and what ideas form the foundation of its effectiveness. To understand the evolution of 5S, we must begin with the method's foundational structure. Although 5S is often viewed as a simple cleaning or organizing tool, it is in fact a coherent model for workplace organization that influences efficiency, safety, process stability, and an organization's ability to improve continuously. Each of the 5 S's has a distinct and purposeful role. The first S means SARI, sorting. This involves systematically distinguishing what is necessary from what is not. Many organizations accumulate items, documents, and equipment that no longer serve any real purpose. The second S means SITEN, systematic arrangement. The true power of SITEN lies in creating a visual workplace where predictability increases and every item has a defined, logical place. The third S means SAY-SO, cleaning and inspection. This is not merely about appearance, it is about revealing abnormalities, potential risks, and early signs of equipment deterioration. The fourth S means Seiketsu, standardization. Here we establish repeatable rules, checklists, and practices to ensure the first 3 steps are maintained over time. The fifth S means Shitsuke, discipline and habits. This step focuses on sustaining improvements by building habits, routines, and a culture of responsibility. Understanding each component clarifies why 5S has become the foundation of lean systems worldwide and why organizations that master 5S experience faster workflows, fewer errors, and a stronger culture of operational excellence. To understand why 5S emerged in Japan, we must look at the country's post-war circumstances. Japan was devastated, with scarce resources, limited storage space, and restricted access to raw materials. Businesses needed methods that minimized waste, supported efficiency despite limited resources, improved machine and operator effectiveness, and enabled early detection of problems. The Toyota production system was developed from the need for stable, repeatable, and waste-free production processes. Within this system, the foundations of 5S naturally emerged, as a clean, organized, and visual workplace was essential to operational stability. Japanese organizational culture already supported such developments thanks to a deep respect for work, disciplined routines, a strong drive for excellence, workforce involvement in decisions, and the Kaizen philosophy ingrained in daily behavior. Thus, 5S was not just a tool, it was a natural extension of the Japanese approach to work. When Japanese companies began achieving global success, Western industries started investigating the source of their competitive advantage. In the 1970s, during the oil crisis, efficiency became a top priority for companies worldwide. Japanese management methods, resource-efficient, well-structured, and highly repeatable, began to be viewed as ideal solutions for challenging economic conditions. That was when organizations recognized that 5S was not merely a set of helpful practices, but a tool enabling stable production systems, a method for building process predictability, a foundation for implementing just-in-time, Kanban, and TPM, and a way to design workplaces that reduce the likelihood of errors. During this era, companies began formalizing 5S through standards, instructions, audit sheets, and visual guidelines. This formalization allowed 5S to be replicated reliably across various industries and cultures. Several individuals played an essential role in the development and spread of 5S, but two figures were especially influential: Taiichi Ohno. He not only created the Toyota production system, but also promoted process thinking by observing the workplace firsthand. For Ohno, organization was essential because it made problems visible, and visibility is the first step to eliminating waste. Shigeo Shingo. He developed SMED, Poka-yoke, and numerous visual tools that became part of daily operational management. His approach to process analysis and workstation design strongly shaped the evolution of 5S. We must also acknowledge JIPM, whose TPM model established 5S as a mandatory foundation for machine and maintenance excellence. In TPM, 5S is not optional, it is fundamental. Finally, the Quality Circles movement empowered employees to take responsibility for improvement. Later, Western consultants translated Japanese practices into Western management language, enabling the global expansion of 5S. As Lean spread beyond Japan, 5S underwent a process of adaptation. Organizations needed to adjust the method to their own environments, work conditions, and management structures. This led to the creation of new visual standards, color-coded marking systems, industry-specific audit forms, mobile apps for monitoring 5S, digital information boards, and even virtual 5S environments for remote offices. During the 1990s and 2000s, 5S gained significant traction in administrative and office settings. Variants like Office 5S, Digital 5S, and Paperless 5S helped organizations eliminate unnecessary documents, optimize digital storage, and build healthy digital work habits. 5S also became part of ISO standards, quality audits, and safety regulations. Today, 5S is used in manufacturing, services, healthcare, hospitality, education, logistics, and the public sector. Almost everywhere a work process can be improved. Organizations that want to remain competitive must operate quickly, predictably, and without unnecessary waste. 5S plays a central role in achieving this. Companies that implement 5S consistently experience significantly shorter task execution times, fewer operational errors and unplanned downtime, improved safety and ergonomics, greater process stability, increased employee engagement, and the clarity required for faster decision-making. There is also an important cultural dimension. 5S influences how people think. It creates a culture of responsibility in which everyone contributes to maintaining a high-quality work environment. Additionally, well-organized spaces shape how clients, business partners, and auditors perceive the company. Now that you understand the history and foundations of 5S, the next logical question is, How do you prepare a company for a practical and successful 5S implementation? That is precisely what the following lesson covers: practical tips before launching a 5S program in a company. I strongly encourage you to continue. The lesson is filled with actionable guidance drawn from real-world implementations.